Well, I apologize greatly, guys. I'm gonna have to tell you up front that I forgot to put the sound back on after I reloaded the game. So the video that you were watching previously, I have to edit out. I'm gonna have to re-render it, of course, and then I'm gonna have to re-upload it as it is. So I apologize greatly.
Share whiskey with me sometime.
So here's what happened. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. I got a quest called Old Papa. What actually happened was I went into the lockhouse after I reloaded, right? And then I had to talk to the I ended up talking to Carl, this piece of shit right here, who's part of Cazadores Legionary. He's a Frumentari, like he's a little bit of a scout and an ambassador, right? And he made some alliance with fucking the Great Khans, okay? Secondly, I tried to convince Papa Khan to forget about that, and no matter what I did, he just says no. They told us we were going to be the top dogs, or we were going to return us to former glory, and I don't want to hear any more of this bullshit. Okay, after that, we went outside. I talked to Regis once. I walked back to the entrance. He talked to me and asked us, I need to convince Papa Carl. I need to convince Papa of Carl's true motives, okay? I had to convince Melissa to speak against Kaiser. I need to find Regis evidence that Kaiser will annihilate the Great Khans. I also have to convince Jack and Diane to speak against Kaiser. Okay, so here. This is what I found in Carl's room. Okay, it's a journal, and this is what it says. The journal consists of detailed records and observations from Carl's time with the Great Khans. Many of the entries go into great detail about the opinions of their savage, barbarous customs, and at several points he waxes philosophic about how it's very likely that Kaiser or Legion will execute the lot of them. So, let me talk to him about this.
It's always a pleasure to see you around the camp. Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Now I'm going to make sure he doesn't escape.
Hey!
Oh my god! Damn, he got fucking wrecked right there. I'm going to move this asshole out of here. Okay, so he brought a knife to a gunfight. Excellent. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm pissed off because 20 minutes of that has been complete fail. Luckily, it's not too bad because I didn't really do much within that 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like a complete loss. But still, it's frustrating. But I will be editing out that one video and I'll be turning into... so I actually will be doing an edit on the other video. I will have to render it. It will take 20 minutes or so, which is going to suck. But it's going to have to happen.
You should have been with us in our glory days.
Shut up, no one cares about your glory days right now. Uh-oh. Woo! Yes! Look at me wall climb. It's fucking shit. Alright, here. So I'm gonna talk to this guy over here who is another side quest. He's a poet. And he's not enjoying the Great Khan's company. So we're gonna have to tell him we're gonna find some other place for him. There's Jess up here.
How much the Great Khans suck. Later. Your friend's cute. Is she single? Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Oh, no, that's terrible. Silver what? Silver eyes? No, eyes doesn't rhyme. How do you spell gesticulate? I wonder if anything rhymes with Cazador. Maybe I should...
Cazador.
What do you want?
Can you tell me about the Great Khans?
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
What is the initiation?
Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a Khan anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or baked to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it.
It sounds like you're not too happy being a Great Khan. Maybe you'd be happier somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them for you.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
What do you think about this allegiance with Khazar?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
Poor dude. Anyway, let's get the fuck back.
What rhymes with indulgent?
So he's having problems coming up with rhyming skills for his poetry, which, I'll be honest, it's not much going on here. This actually, you know what, it's funny, there's actually a way over here that's a back entrance to this. Unfortunately, it's littered completely with Cazadores. Now, as much as I don't like Cazadores, I have to admit, I pretty much have... at this point, I fought enough of them, and I got more of the upgrades to fight against them that I shouldn't have any problems talking to them if I need to, but... So, while it's disappointing that I fucked up on, you know... that I fucked up on recording the last video, I think it'll be fine if I do here. Let me talk to them.
How's my most favoritist friend?
I'm here to ask you to publicly oppose the Papacon's alliance with Khazar.
Huh? Look, kitty cat, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
But you won't have each other. The Legion will kill you and sell Diane into slavery as a prostitute.
Dude, what a total haul. No way that's Kopashishi. Yeah, okay. Me and Diane got your back. No sweat.
You got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems?
What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious.
But think of all the people who overdosed on Jet and Psycho. It's bad for your karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
He says it like it's sarcastic, but it's serious. Looking for making a few caps. Got to work for me?
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise.
Abba
but
Dabba
I'm always
honeymoon,
in the market
nice.
for new recipes if you've got the spark.
I know a few recipes for chems you might want. I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
I can teach you how to make Hydra.
Right on. Let's have it.
Yes! Oh my god, look, it's changed already.
Groo-delicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
No charge, just helping out.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten.
Wait, hold on a second.
Hey,
Actually, I want to
up?
see what he has available for sale. Nice. Let me see. Turbo, yes. Give me turbo. Fuck. That's the one thing I really want. Give me a fixer too. Why not?
Another satisfied cup.
You're not one of my regulars.
I'm looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. Alright, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Sure, just tell me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
Okay, I'll be back soon as I have some news.
Thanks.
I
Prove
get
you're
any
reliable
news.
on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to make another save here because I kind of fucked up last time on this video recording. I have to admit, I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing now when I'm recording, because when I back out to the XMB, I mute the OBS, so the sound from the game is not being shown, so I don't get copyright claims. But by doing that, I completely forget to put the sound back on for long periods of time. So I need to constantly make sure I'm looking at my computer screen. Before we go down there, let's go talk to Melissa. We have that to do, and then once we're done with that, you know, we're gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We also need to go to the Mormon fort to take care of that. So I might as well do everything in one swing, and then go back, you know, and then go back to that one. Or maybe I'll just wait. I don't know. I'll have to see. It's not really a necessary thing I need to do. Why is Melissa the only people? Oh, okay. Yeah, Melissa's the only one over here. Why? Okay.
How's it going?
Rachel says I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Khazar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a spicular Tory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khan's join the Legion, he'll be sold as a slave. An officer's wife, if you're lucky.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Yes! Yes! Awesome. Let's go down here. We're neutral to Cottonwood Cove, even though I bombed this shit to pieces. I guess it's scripted, you know? You get to, But no worries, we'll be getting ourselves vilified from Khazar soon enough. Once the head of the serpent is cut off, as Cacchino says, there won't be any need to worry about Legion anymore. They'll cease to exist. Just making sure no one's coming.
Please, help me.
Are you Anders? Jack and Diane sent me to look for you.
Thank God. Let me down, please.
Awesome. There we go.
Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one.
Are you Anders? Jack and Diane sent me to look for you.
They did? Probably mostly Jack's idea. He always was the soft touch. Thanks. You've saved my life and done the Great Khans a huge favor. I'll be heading back to Red Rock Canyon now. Maybe we'll see each other there.
Good luck on your journey.
Thanks. See you around.
Poor dude. Alright, so let's go over here and see if we can encounter a Legion telling us what are we doing here. Not like it truly matters. I really don't give a shit, but it should be one coming up right now. Should be, but that doesn't mean it will. Welcome to Cottonwood Cove. I swear, usually when I come over here, someone greets me instantly. What the fuck? Oh, there he is.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
Not the same guy, but of course, it doesn't matter. I'm just a humble trader passing through.
Very well, you may proceed. However, be warned. Aggressive acts against us will earn you a place on a cross.
I like to see that. I would totally like to see you try that, actually. I will kill every single one of you fuckers. Fucking loads of bullshit. They're lying sack of shits. They're not gonna do anything. I'm like a one-man army. Don't they get it? Like, they can't kill me. They can't. Alright, so we have that. Now, how do I convince this guy about the... Wait a second, there was proof in here, right? Hold on a second, wait. Let's move it. No, wait a second, hold on, wait. Bring evidence of Carl's plan, optional, find a way to confront... Okay, convince Melissa, convince Regis. Find Reach's evidence that Kaiser will nearly... Oh yeah, I already did that because that was with the book. The book from Carl. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to not Conway. Let's go back to this thing. Let's go back to the drug lab first. Then we'll go back to the other one and see if we can talk to Mr. Papa Khan about the Legion being a bad idea. And then we have to go find more inspiration. Although I could pass a speech check, but I don't know if I really should. Chief Hanlon is the head of the NCR Rangers and one of its longest-serving members. He coordinates the action of Rangers from their headquarters at Camp Golf. Okay, let's talk to her. Oh my god, now it's doing the slowdowns? You gotta be fucking kidding me. This game is fucking weird.
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
Sure will.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the recipe.
Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us and out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Sure, I'll do it.
Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Sure will. Alright, let's go back to Papa Khan here. But first I would like to save, so we don't have to do that again. Well, this is going to be the first time I'm going to actually be rendering a video in Vegas in over a year. I'm actually almost close to a year at this point, yeah. Because I got the Elgato back in November of last year, and I started recording, doing test runs, and wow. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's almost like a dream that I, it feels like it's a dream, kind of, you know? So we got Anders back. We did everything else. We didn't get the kid back, though. But there's a reason why I'm not doing that yet.
Nice robot.
Huh? Can I sleep here? What? Why can I sleep here? Come on, man. It's not fair. Let's wait 2 more hours because this guy's like to fucking waste his time coming out. I'm gonna make another save, of course, since I don't have to go back up here again. Coming out, I guess.
So you've been sucked.
All 4 of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
I'll come to break the alliance.
I've heard some things from my most trusted cons that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Ah, look. You don't need to look. You don't need to look outward, mighty Khan. Your tribe is proud and strong. Claim your own glory. What great legacy do the great Khans have? Your trials is nothing but ghosts and martyrs. I could do this, but I'm not going to. Any idea where I might find such inspiration from the past?
The followers of the apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the great Khans to fight for Caesar.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved...
Shut up. No one cares about that glory days. So we have to go back to the Mormon fort. There's a reason why I didn't do the other quests, because I can just do both of them in one go. So, so we'll go to the Mormon fort. We'll talk to Julia Farkas. That's what the game's telling us to go, I guess. Let's go to the North Gate. That's the closest to the Mormon fort. Travelers from the northern NCR has been whispering about a small community of super mutants located high in the Snow-Capped Mountains west of New Vegas. And yes, I'm still aware I didn't do anything with the king, and I still haven't done anything with...
Hey.
So I should probably get going with that as well at some point before I finish everything off. Like I said, I still want to get to Rex and do something with Rex, but if worst comes to worst, I'll just go to the Jacobstown and just do that quest on my own, you know. That's Julia Farkas.
Welcome back, friend.
I know a kid who's unsatisfied with the life in the cons. Will you take him in as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
Well, he's a poet, kind of.
Well, I suppose we could always use another junior archivist in the library. All right, tell him we'll accept him as a probationary initiate.
I'm looking for something that could inspire the Great Khans. Know anything like that?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Where can I find this? Who's Ezekiel?
He's a member of the followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Where can I find him?
He rarely stops in here these days. You'd do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Cools. I could have said literature instead, but whatever. Let's go to 88 Trading Post. We need to do that. We need to go find the history of the Great Khans. I'm pretty sure once I finish this quest line, I should get idolized karma with the Great Khans. I'm expecting to, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Looks like he's over here. Cool. Oh yeah, this guy. I remember this guy.
Hello. You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
Julia Farkas said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
This is fascinating. Please continue.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see...
I'd love to hear your dissertation, but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
Wow, the Mongol Empire. Check that out. Pretty wild. So I can make turbo now. Alright, save again. Save again, we'll go back over here, we'll talk to the kid, then we'll talk to the Khan first, then we'll talk to the kid. Then we're out of here. We don't have to, well, I mean, there's all the side quests involving a package. I could also do as well. Let me see. Let's go back here. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. Use a devastating sonic attack to debilitate their foes from afar. And as usual, it's lagging, of course. I'm hoping maybe fast traveling to this location will actually offset it, but I doubt it. Let's go in here. Hopefully it will be better off than the last area. Once I do this, I'll quit to the XMB, reload, come back, and we'll probably do a couple extra things, and then I'll just wrap it up for today. I need to actually render out that other video and make sure it's proper, you know. Nice.
Ah,
have a look at this book if you want to see what your tribe could be. Read about the Mongol Empire.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Oh, what? I didn't
So
get
you've been sucked
idolized?
into the decadence of this trip as well, have you?
Aw. Boo. Alright, so we got that quest line out of the way. The Great Khans are now completely finished. Outside of the small things with Jack and Diane, of course. So, I'm going to reload the game. We're going to come back. We're going to finish that side quest and finish the last one with Jack and Diane. And hopefully that'll be the end of it in terms of all that stuff.